looks good enough to try, as opposed to some other planeswalkers you can immediately look at and say, eh.
Yeah.
All right, here we are for round 2, Charging Badgers, and we are on the play playing a what I'm calling Bucky Badger Boros because I'm a dork. But this is a red-white aggressive deck,
And we're keeping.
and we're going to keep this one on the play, and hopefully we draw into some Gorehorn Minotaurs and Blood Ogres. But we've got removal, we've got a trick.
We got a 20-turn clock.
We have a 20-turn clock. And let's see what our opponent's up to. Looks like what's their avatar there? Some sort of Hydra?
It looks like, yeah, Hydra.
I don't know.
Is that from the... It might be
which
from
one
the
that is.
Challenge of the Hydra or whatever? Wasn't that a
Could
thing
be
at some
super
point?
special avatar.
No. Oh. Alright.
Yeah, we can't activate Fire
Evolving
Spirit this
Wilds
turn.
here?
Yes.
What is up with all of our lands?
And then
That's
if you want to
gonna
get
crack it.
and we want to get planes here. Yeah. Is he gonna crack in response too? Oh,
Yeah!
everybody's
Evolution
playing their
Party!
wilds. Everybody get wild.
What's that? Wilds is evolving. Alright.
All right, so we want to draw action. Action.
Yep.
We are playing a 16 land deck, so hopefully
We have...
that few percentage points of drawing a land each turn is low enough that we can avoid.
We now have a quarter of our lands.
Yeah.
Is this Smoke Braider? Do
Actually,
we
more
get to
than
have
that.
our Smoke Braider talk?
because the evolving wilds.
Ah, it's not Smoke Braider. Does appear to be an elemental stack.
Yes. You can probably shoot him when we have priority.
Sure. Could have done it right then.
The proper play is to do it at the end step. Alright, drew in some action. So, if he attacks here, would you brute force ping? Block brute force ping? Are we going to get better use of our brute force? Probably.
I think we can make better use of our Brute Force. Enabling some attacks, I think, is more important than... I mean, mana efficiency-wise, yeah, that's a concern, but...
Yeah, I think we don't cycle Fiery Fall here. We want to hold that for now.
Yep.
Right?
Yeah. I think our lands are flowing enough that there's a good chance we end up playing that as a Fiery Fall.
Yep. Even if it's turn 7 or 8, hopefully.
Yep.
Yeah, so first play was a 2-1 elemental. Wasn't a Smoke Braider, so we got to expect some Aether Snipes in this deck would be my guess. Electrolyze is a possibility since we passed one. Actually,
Yeah.
Electrolyze is a reason not to block.
Yeah, that would
Brute
get
Force.
us real good.
And hopefully he doesn't have it here because we want to activate that Minotaur. Sweet.
Okay.
And that puts us right on pace for a
Yep.
Fiery Fall in 2 turns.
This could get Mana Leaked or Remanded. Which would not be ideal, but I don't think we can play around it. Yeah. Please
Hopefully
be a
we can.
remand.
And-
Ah.
Yeah, I don't think we can afford to sit on that. For
No,
2,
I don't
3
think
turns.
so either.
I guess he could, unless he didn't keep it up. But I think he would just keep it up. Until
Yep.
we play
Yeah,
this.
I mean, he's winning the race. That's a bummer, but we have lots of other action.
Yep. Wow.
Ooh.
There's the Grixis control deck that we kind of started on.
Yeah.
Well, that'll get... No, we can't. Yeah, we can.
Yeah.
Kick Burst Lightning.
Not yet, though.
Next turn. Oh, you're right. With the Garrison, we can't.
Now we can.
And we should.
That's what we'll do.
If he's got it, he's got it, right? So we try it now.
Yep.
No real sense in waiting.
That's good. Telling time, please. Oh.
Oh, I mean, that's really not that bad
No.
for us.
No, I think that there was a lot better.
He could, unless he's got something. I mean, getting rid of the Fire Slinger's not great for him.
I mean, he dealt 1 damage and saved himself 1 damage.
Yep.
And the mana was even. And he cost himself a card to do that.
Yep.
Well, hopefully that means he doesn't have good plays left.
Let's hope so.
Muldrifter? Ooh. Well, Fiery Fall, that guy.
Yeah.
Oh, we can't yet.
We might be able to.
Yeah.
And we can.
Because all we can draw tonight are lands, but...
That's what I said. That's why you don't just say, thank you for the land. Can I have... I think we're good on lands, so we've got... we've only got half... We only have 8 lands left. Because we have the Evolving Wilds in the
Yep.
bin. So we're heavy favorites to not draw lands.
And we are... I mean, we're not in great position, but we're... Like... Considering how badly we've been flooding, we're in okay shape, I think.
We'll see. Well, I mean, we'll... I don't like. I still don't like his Vapor Snag play. Like,
No.
the Slinger was not going to kill him, and if he had Vapor Snag, he could have just bounced whatever Bloodthirst guy we threw out there.
We are good on lands.
Still heavy favorites, not the draw lands.
Yep.
So we could do the force play here. We are getting close to
Yeah.
needing to do something because the 2/1 will eventually kill us. I guess we could just trade off the Fire Slinger too if we wanted to.
But then we are turning off the Brute Force until we draw something else.
Yeah.
Let's trade off the Brute Force here.
Okay. So what is his ability? Just makes a bunch of mana.
Trample.
And Trample, which is irrelevant against Brute Force.
And we could get got here.
We could. I think we have to. I don't think we can take 2 forever. So if he does like an Electrolyze, what is 2, 3, 4, 5, 4 mana? Wrecking
Wow,
Ball?
that's...
okay.
I don't mind that. I mean, it's a 2 for 1, but...
Let's hope we draw something.
Yeah. I mean, even a Gorehorn Minotaur here is pretty good.
Yeah. So he's kind of a 5-color deck.
Yep.
That's not great. Interflaming Niter is really... We can... Well, do we have enough to give it first strike next
1,
turn?
2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. We do!
So next turn we have a 5/2 first striker for all of our mana.
Yep.
One of the advantages to flooding.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's what I really don't like the Wrecking Ball there, unless that's his only threat. He's more probable to draw into something, I guess. But like, he's ahead on cards. His creature's better. With that said, he does have tempo on us, so sure.
Alright. Well, he's got to be...
Spike Shot Elder would be awesome here.
Oh, yeah. Lots of...
We have lots of good draws.
Yeah, good called shot. Drop it.
Yeah, drop it and ping.
Please don't have...
Do it right
I
now.
guess, like...
Remand or Mana Leak's irrelevant.
Yep.
Do it right now.
Do it now. Well, I guess if you're gonna flood, what you want to do is draw your mana sinks immediately after
next
that.
turn we go Sunforger.
Sure. Now we have the Super Pinger.
We do. We can do that 3 times.
Yeah. 9 mana Lightning Bolts are still okay.
In this situation, yes.
Is
that his end step? He just
Yep.
skipped his. We just skipped through his turn.
One mana Lightning Bolts are even better.
Yeah. So there's nothing that triggers on attacks. So there's nothing like in combat that we're
Yeah.
running here.
There's
right?
the only 2 creature spells are Scatter the Seeds and Raise the Alarm,
Okay.
which are not in his colors.
So now we've got the Super Pinger, and we'll just keep pinging as long as he lets us.
Okay.
Yes. Shoot. I would next time we get priority, shoot it. Save it. The
Well,
brute force.
that's okay. We just ping it in response.
Yeah, I know.
Okay.
I was just
Sorry.
wondering what he's doing. I mean, I guess if I were him, I think you just gotta hold it, but pays a red. Okay. Okay. End of turn. And for those of you watching either on YouTube or on our stream, like Brian and I are both aware that both of us miss triggers, and if you play online, you probably do too. So you'll hear us be extra vocal about these things. It's probably annoying to listen to, but bear with us. We're just trying not to miss any triggers.
More pings. Give me more land. I want to ping him more.
Red. We're short on red for the pings, though, right?
Yeah. Though we have, I mean, he is. This clock is not that slow.
No, it's not. And with the bolt,
Yeah.
that's a legit thing.
So
And the other thing is, like,
7.
3 toughness creatures are no good. Even 6 toughness at this point, right?
Yep. What I need to not do is target the.
Yes. Activate. Choose. 1, 2, 3. Yep. And then you also have to make sure when you're...
Wait, is he dead?
6. No,
So
I think he's
3
one
pings.
short.
Okay. Yeah. Oh, that
that's
is
awesome insurance for us.
That is. Karn could get him out of this.
Yeah, but... And we have enough mana to keep the blessing up, right? We have
Yep.
10.
Yep.
Yeah. So the worst thing we could do is shoot the Elder with itself, which we are not above doing.
But we can then Apostle's Blessing to save it.
Spots just oh my god. Our opponent would think we're showing off and would be like, no, we're just idiots.
We're just-
I guess playing creatures does save him damage, so that it's kind of like a fog, if you will.
Can't we just ping over the top?
Agony Warp? Oh,
Okay.
yes.
So we just Blessing?
Blessing for 1 mana.
Now we can't do the wrong
You
target.
choose blue or black.
Black.
Black. Yeah, you're probably right. There's more likely to have a second black removal spell.
I guess he could have just done that in response.
You're right.
Yeah, either. But
Spread the sickness to sorcerer speed.
do we bolt him end of turn?
No.
No.
Just we have 3 shoots here. Just shoot.
Shootsy. Oh, this is how to make the best of a flood.
Yep. We had 2 creatures we drew into that made the best of a flood. He killed the first one, and we got
Yeah.
him with the second.
Wait, did we draw? I believe we drew 1 more creature than he drew removal spells.
Yeah. Essentially.
That's all you need. All right.
Attack, and then I would just finish him with the Elder,
Yeah.
not show him
Not show
bolt,
him bolt.
unless he can somehow kill it in response, which he would do right now.
Whew.
Pro clicking, man.
Thanks.
Okay, wait, right there, and then right there. Okay.
I need to change it up just to get your heart rate going.
Yeah.
That was a that was a game.
Yeah, that was odd. I called shot on the Elder. It was
Yeah.
great. Did he have?
Does he have enough that we want this second Apostle's Blessing over?
I think
Sun
so.
Forger?
He was really removal dependent. Like his plan, from what we saw, was play a couple creatures and remove everything and punch through enough damage. So the gut shot kills his 1 creature. Did we literally just see 1 creature from him?
We saw the Wither guy.
The 2/1 with I think
Elemental.
gut shot's good here too. Over like Rapid Flame? I guess Rapid Flame's is good against it
Yeah.
too.
I
Over
like-
Fiery Fall?
I like the Fiery Fall for the entity.
He almost certainly has like an Aether Snipe somewhere in there as the top
Yeah.
of his curve.
Maybe a Phoenix, maybe the Dragon Soul Knight. He
Yeah.
looks like he's trying to be 5 color. So Fiery Fall is better against those than the 2 creatures we saw.
Yeah.
I
don't-
Shot.
Yeah, I don't really like Gut Shot against him.
We didn't see Manta Riders. It's possible he has them, but without seeing them, I wouldn't bring in the smashes. I'd like the double blessing though, because we saw Vapor Snag,
Mm-hmm.
Agony Warp,
Agony Warp.
Wrecking Ball. So that seems like a good one. So let's do this.
Yeah.
And now we need red for the Fiery Fall.
Yeah. No. That's a bummer.
Do it.
Do it.
We have 12 red sources on the draw. He did not.
Oh shit! I didn't realize. I thought this was a mountain.
No,
That's
no,
not good.
I said
Okay.
keep. Now he's Spectral Procession on turn 3.
with our 5 red source.
we have 4 planes or 5.
Yeah, I think we have 4, and then
we have
fetch.
4. So we had 3 of our 4.
I wouldn't call this lucky, but it could also get leaked if he leaves it up. But,
red. All right,
Garrison.
Well, so that's a good question. Planes lets us procession on 3. Garrison does not.
But 2 lets us. Garrison lets us Slaughtermaster on 2. Or yeah, never mind.
So
Yep.
the choice is: do we special procession for 3 next turn, or like Slaughtermaster?
Yeah.
I think we want a procession on 3. Put
Yeah.
3 1/1s out there and put pressure on him with a bolt and then a Slaughtermaster follow up and an Apostle's Blessing.
Yeah. My only thought is if he's going to counter one, like if he's going to leave a mana to counter.
Yeah, but I mean, now he's not.
Now he's not. All right. Fair
And
enough.
That's awesome for us.
Yeah.
Because we can bolt that.
Or just trade off a third of a card for
Yeah.
it. That is not
Normal.
not what our deck was designed to do, but I'll take it.
Yeah, we were talking when we drafted it and said if we play it on 5, that's fine. And
Yeah.
this is we're probably like less than 1% or 2%
Yeah.
to have that actually happen.
Vapor Snag,
Vapor
one of
Snag
them.
one.
I'm fine with that.
Getting cards out of his hand is fine. Yeah. And because he snagged, I'm more inclined to trade.
I don't like Snag in his deck.
I don't either. Based on what we've seen, no. I'm inclined to trade here if he's
Yep.
going to snag.
Just with one though.
Yeah. If he wants to spend a removal or a pump to get
Yeah, a Spirit off the board.
yeah.
He'd be down to 3 cards in hand.
Yeah.
Wow.
He's going to agony. He's going to agony warp -3 minus. Yeah,
Okay.
and that's fine.
Still, we 2 for one him.
Yep. And all he got left was a Gust Skimmer, and he's got 3 cards in hand. I like that. Hope we draw a mountain here.
That'd be nice.
Okay.
Boros Garrison.
Yep. Garrison, bounce a land. We have no play, but we're not in bad shape at all.
No.
So I think we Slaughtermaster and hold up Blessing.
Yep. We can use Blessing to get the Slaughtermaster through if we have to.
Right, so it protects him from removal, but also if we needed to punch damage
Yep.
to trigger the Blood Ogre.
Slaughtermaster?
Yep.
Oh, wait. Haha.
Yes, play around manually.
That is always the saddest.
I caught it as you did it too.
Okay.
So. And now, if he wants to get damage through, he's got to pay blue.
Yep.
Didn't sacrifice wilds.
Maybe he wants that extra land.
Potentially. Mountains are good here.
He wants that damage. Anything's pretty good here. Was he the guy with the vampire?
Mountains in particular. Yeah.
Is that what he's playing for?
He had vampires last game too.
Yeah. That's what this is. Nope. Alloy Mirror. Please, Mountain. We could give him protection from artifacts, though.
Yes.
Oh, yeah. Alright.
So bolt the mirror.
Bolt the... Yep. See, we're dealing damage twice. I think they should get 2 counters on it. What's this? Okay, we could still get damage there if we need to. Because we could Apostle's Blessing,
protection from artifacts. Is that right? Can you just hover over Apostle's Blessing again? Protection from artifacts or the... yeah, that's fine. Right? We do that, pay 1... We can pay 2 mana.
Yep.
So we pay 2 mana, pro artifacts, do 2 damage.
I don't understand what that's doing in his deck either, though.
Yeah. Choose the and Fiery Falls online. We have 6 mana.
Yep. And right now he has 1 card in hand and nothing that gets in the way of Blood Ogres.
Nope. And if we do go to a game 3, we can bring in probably both smashes now.
Yep.
Or at least 1.
Yeah, he's got to have the mantas too, I would bet. Makta Rioters might be one of the better things he could have right now.
Play the land. Flying would be my guess here. Yep. And I think we block with the Ogre if he attacks with the Mirror.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, because he'd have to have a trick, and then he wouldn't have anything to get in the way of the...
Yep.
Honestly, do we offer up the Slaughtermaster too?
Yep. We attack with both.
Oh yeah, duh, because otherwise he would... Ooh.
Yes.
Is Gorehorn Minotaur enough better than Blood Ogre here that we don't want to play around Mana Leak?
Since you just took it like that, I would say play around Mana Leak. Do you agree?
Yeah, I would agree, yeah. Okay.
He had
We
remove 2.
played around
We
that
just
too.
Play it again.
Did get another card, but that's fine.
Yeah, so he drew a card. Now we're in pretty good shape.
Yeah, there is that not Wildfire.
Savage Twister.
Savage Twister.
But it was his board?
Yeah.
Yes.
That does literally nothing against our board currently, unless he has a trick. And we have a Fiery Fall.
And we have Firefall in response, so we are feeling pretty good about this one.
Yeah. I mean, he definitely has the bigger top end than us, but...
Possibly. We haven't seen it, though. That's
I guess.
The weird thing, you know?
He should. Alright. I'm going to swing with the team.
He only got 1 card, so there's nothing he can really do that I'm aware of. That we can't Fiery Fall in response.
Yeah.
And I think I'd be prone if he went. So everything dies. The Alloy Mirror could block the Slaughtermaster, and I'd be inclined to just let that happen.
I would too.
Yeah.
Yeah. But I think having Fiery Fall insurance is.
Yep.
Pretty
And
good.
then he would just take either 6 or chump or something. He's in bad shape. Another Agony Warp would Sweet Fiery Fall in response. Yep. We just let that happen.
Yep.
And play Minotaurs.
Yep. Wait, 1, 2. Play around the leak.
Yeah, you're right. I was on autopilot on that one, so yes, I'm glad you caught that.
All right.
Yes. To the finals with our Bucky Badger Boros.
It's not really impressed with that guy's deck, but
I have to imagine he had like the bottom half of his deck. He did win round 1. I'm going to give him the benefit of the doubt. I liked Ragged Imp. Like I have to imagine there were some Skyreach Mantas in there.
Yep.
Aether Snipe. There had to have been something to help him.
Yeah, I just don't. I don't like the tempo deck. The 5-color tempo seems like a challenge.
It does. It very much does. And he definitely. That's what it looked like, a 5-color tempo deck.
Yeah.
So yeah, awesome. We're to the finals. We got 2 packs cinched up already.